The residents of Buffalo are experiencing immense pain and grief, following the mass shooting at a supermarket in a historically black neighborhood. Jillian Honesworth's advice to her community is to lean into that pain. She's Buffalo's poet laureate, 29 years old, and born and raised on the East Side. All the pain that we're feeling is valid. The tears are valid. Anger is valid, she said. Yes, this happened. You're right. I know it hurts. It's okay for you to cry. It's okay for you to not want to go to work today. It's okay for your kids to stay home from school today. They're afraid. She has been asked to speak around town several times since Saturday's racist attack, and racked her brain to figure out what to say, because nothing could make sense of a senseless act of violence. She takes issue with the social media hashtag #BuffaloStrong, because it could trick people into thinking that survival is the goal, when they really deserve to exist and thrive without the fear of being hunted down in a grocery store. We don't need right now to be told that we're strong. We need to be told that we're right, she said, explaining that the hashtag doesn't sit right with many black people in Buffalo. Honesworth says her job right now, as a poet, community organizer and a teaching artist, is to validate people's feelings, even if they're angry, confused or grieving. Black people in this country have lived through so much. So many people hate us just because we exist, and we experience that at different levels on a daily basis. So we're strong. We know that, she said. My main objective right now is to validate emotions. This is real. We can't let society gaslight us into thinking that there is no racism. People need that right now. She understands the urge to turn to poetry for comfort. But she doesn't want to gloss over the pain or to normalize this kind of hatred and violence. As a poet, I see my role as a way to bridge the gap between what we know and what we need. So we know that racism exists. We know white supremacists are real. We know that we have been targeted. Now we need change. She says what her city needs right now is honest conversations about systemic racism, the history of segregation, redlining and highway construction that hurt black neighborhoods. When she spoke at a vigil on Sunday, she asked mourners who had used GPS to get to the site of the shooting to raise their hands. Most of the people who did were white, which she says is the nature of segregation in Buffalo.